Thanks for tuning in to yoga today. Let's begin down on the ground. Take your time. You can do this first part of class sitting in a chair if getting down to the ground is not comfortable for you. But all things well, you might have a cushion or a yoga prop. I've got this today. It might make Riley jealous. We'll see. Use your cushion or prop as a pillow if you like, as you lie on back. Allow your palms to face up if they will comfortably. If that bothers your shoulders, palms down is fine. Palms up if comfortable. Notice your toes. Notice your knees. Notice your hips. They fall open, much like your arms. Nose points up. Kindly close your eyes. Notice your breath. Notice your body against the floor. Notice sounds. Notice your mood. Notice your energy level. Notice the thoughts on your mind. Attempt to let go of thoughts. Random thoughts will pop into the mind. When you catch your mind wandering, simply let thoughts go. They might come back. When they do, let thoughts go. Notice tension in your arms. Relax it now. You're good at that. Notice tension in your legs. Softer legs, please. Try to relax your legs still more. Relax your jaw, your tongue, your brow, your temples. Relax your face, your throat, chest, shoulders, upper back. Try to feel your upper back and relax it against the floor. Feel for your shoulder blades. No need to move them. Just feel. Can you relax the muscles that wrap around your shoulder blades? Can you relax the muscles that run up and down the length of your spine? Your middle and lower back. Your glutes. Can you relax? And will the body relax more? Not a question, but the answer to the question as to how. How do I relax more? The answer is will. Use willpower to relax more. In your mind's eye, imagine softer, more supple muscles. And as you soften muscles, notice bones. Your muscles attached to your bones. As muscles soften, feel gravity pulling on heavy bones, the bones of your skull, the bones of your ribs and pelvis, arms and legs. Feel bone. And relax muscle. Feeling through the body. Will you relax more? Feeling the breath. Your breath. Refreshing inhales. Relaxing exhales. Now, if you haven't fallen asleep yet, kindly take your hands behind your head or under your head, so your elbows bend out to the side. And then bend your knees out to the side as well, so the soles of your feet more or less come together. This shape is called butterfly. Feel your body anew. Notice the glutes feel different than just a moment ago. Notice the stretch across your chest and inner arm. Notice the stretch across your inner thighs. Relax the glutes, your abductor muscles. The outside of your thighs and hips must relax. Feel heavy bones, supple muscle. Refreshing inhales, relaxing exhale. A few more rounds of breath here. Letting go of thoughts, willing the body more relaxed. Feel your breath. Release your hands out from under the head. Stand your feet flat to the ground so the knees come towards each other. Very good. And this shape is constructive rest. It's a good one. A little space between the knees and feet. Soles of feet ideally standing flat on the floor. Allow the lower back and the back of your pelvis to flatten against the floor. Notice your breath. Use inhales to refresh your body, exhales to relax it. Settle into this shape, constructive rest. A few more breaths. Simply feeling the body. So many benefits. Simply sitting with the body. Really feeling your body now and now. no time quite like it. Right now. Knees to your left, please. Turn your chin to your right. And this is a simple twist. Rest here. A handful of breaths. Softer muscles. Heavier bones. Invite your eyes to close. Melt into the floor. As you refresh your body with inhale. Melting into a puddle as you exhale. A puddle of light. A puddle of you. Relax into the floor. And spread out. Soft muscles falling into gravity. Reset center. Your knees back through the middle. Allow the knees to fall right. Turn your nose the other way. Turn your nose to the left. Put a handful of breaths here. As you relax your muscles, you want them to fall into the floor, connecting more of your flesh to the floor. Like you rest an ice cube on the floor and watch it melting into a puddle. So you want to feel your body melt. Relax. Tension rolling off your body. Relaxation. It's a little to do with mental programming. Know where you're going. Better chance that you'll get there. Will you relax? Will you relax? Again and again. And still more. Relaxation. One way or the other. Slowly make your way into the fetal position and push yourself up to seated. Your cushion, your pillow, your folded up towel, or your yoga block makes an excellent thing to sit upon. Open your legs wide, perhaps sitting on a cushion, what have you. Posture bright. Try to get your knees and toes to point up. Open the legs wide. Eventually, the legs will straighten. No rush. And keep your knees bent for many, many, many months before expecting them to lengthen. As you like, no, mandatory, remove some flesh out from underneath of your pelvis. And trying to angle your tailbone back and the rest of your spine forward. Rest your elbows to your legs. If the knees are bent heavily, that will look something like this. If you can, rest your hands to the floor. And perhaps eventually, elbows lower. In this wide-legged forward fold, you want to feel stretch through the inner thighs and hamstrings, as well as through your lower, middle, and perhaps even the upper back of your neck. With a little extra pulling back on the toes, you'll bring more stretch into the calves. Tone your tummy in a little extra. We do that to help support the back, relaxing lower. And lower still. Relax yourself lower. Slowly, with the strength of your arms, use your arms to roll up your spine. Finding posture tall, eventually. Hands behind you. A little extra lift of the rib cage. Notice hands behind you draws your shoulders back and encourages the shoulder blades to pinch towards each other. A slight pinning back of the shoulders is always welcome. The chest is lifting. Gently guide your chin up towards the ceiling. Careful not to drop your head back, but gently lift the chin, nose and gaze up. Feel a little more back bend and face forward. Butterfly, seated here. Draw the soles of your feet together. And push your knees down a little extra. Try to get the rib cage higher. If your pelvis slides a little bit, that's normal. Lay the head back softly, not much. Deep breath in. And exhale, relax out of this shape best you can. Bring your arms around front. And close your knees to one side or the other. Let's find hands and knees, the tabletop position. We'll do some hard work today. From hands and knees, tuck the toes, arc the spine. Look up. As you exhale, point the toes back and round your spine the other way. Tuck the tail under and tuck your chin in. We call this toes tucked under, belly dropping position. Happy cat. Imagine a full belly, full of kibble. And then exhale. Toes point back like a scared cat round your spine. Tuck your tail under. Tuck the chin in, flare your back between the shoulder blades. And once again, inhale, tuck the toes. Tilt your tail up towards the ceiling. Look up towards the ceiling. Neutral spine. Nice and flat back. Hips on top of knees and hands under shoulders. Downward facing dog from here. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, send your seat up and back. Away from your hands. Your hands slide on a diagonal up and back. You want more weight in your feet than in your hands. Downward facing dog. Return to tabletop, all fours. Yes, good. Now we want the hips to come in line with the shoulders and knees. To do that, take your knees back. And then drop the hips down in line with the shoulders and knees. If you're like everyone, you're going to be here. You're going to be keeping your seat high. Try to bring that pelvis forward in line with your shoulders and knees. And you might peek to the side and back and check. Mirrors close by also welcome. Hey, lower down to the tummy tum. Good. Shine your palms forward and then look in the direction that your palms are shining. Can you lift your heart a little higher? Be nice to the muscles of your back. This is a toning exercise. Dare you lift your legs? Good. Can you lift the knees? Dare you bring the legs together? Careful. Rest the legs. Hands under shoulders. You don't have to straighten the arms. Just a little bit now. Inhale, press through the arms to come a little higher. Again, you don't have to straighten the arms by any means. Drop your shoulders if you can. Lower down. Turn your face one way or the other. Rest your arms beside you. Palms up, if you don't mind. Turn your face to the other side. See how that does you. Face forward, hands under shoulders, perhaps even further back than that, hands under elbows. Push with your arm strength to send your seat back towards your feet. Child's pose, seat towards feet. Good luck getting there. Now you don't have to get your seat as far back as mine. Anywhere back in here will do. Elbows eventually to the ground. Seat eventually a little further back. And eventually you want the forehead to rest on the ground. Just like we started, feeling the body connected to gravity, muscles relaxing. Try to do the same here in this child's pose. About a minute more. Relax your muscles. Notice where your mind wanders to. Let go of thoughts. Feel your breath. Refreshing body. And exhales, relaxing body. With each exhale, you rest into child's pose. A little heavier. Still more. Heavy. Into the floor. As you're ready, inhale, hands and knees. Please take your time. And long through the spine. Tuck your toes. Lift the knees to send your seat up and back for downward facing dog. And then we're going to walk the feet forward and the hands back in order to find a standing forward fold. If you'd like to watch first, I'll review it once, and then find myself right back here. We can do it together. So again, we're going to lift the knees to send the seat away from the hands. That is, away from the hands. And then we'll walk the feet forward some, walk the hands back some, to find standing forward fold. Ideally, elbows to knees or hands to floor. Are you ready? Let's go. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, prepare. Tilt the tail high already. Exhale, send the tail away from the hands. And take a step or two forward. Walk the hands back a step or two as well. And rest your elbows to your knees. Relax the back of your neck. Eventually. If you feel daring, you might try slipping the elbows off the knees. Hang lower, like a rag doll. Relax further. Inhales, refresh. Exhales, relax. You use your mind's eye to help. Willpower and imagination. Refresh and relax through your back. Now everyone, hands to knees. Inhale to flat back via arm strength and length. Arms lift you up to a flat back. Heart forward, face forward, shoulders down your back. Prim and proper already. Ready to stand. Rise. Roll your shoulders back and your posture should be good. Pin back a little bit with the shoulders. It's subtle. The palms may want to rest facing forward as well. When shoulders are back, palms generally face forward. Very saintly. Beautiful posture. Palms forward. Elbows in. Little pinch. Nay. Pinning back ever so subtly. Those shoulder blades. Shoulders level. Jaw level. Feet a comfortable space between them. Feel balanced here. Can you broaden your foot? Longer or wider foot? I invite you now to close your eyes. Careful you don't fall over. Always open the eyes if you need to. Begin to relax the muscles of your glutes and the muscles of your thighs. Below the knees, calves and shins may work a little bit. Most of the balancing work is in the ankles. If you feel your body start to sway, that's natural. Try to calm it down. Engage the lower abdominals, just a little bit of pull in below the elastic in your pants, just a little bit. If they're not already, slowly open your eyes. Take your hands to prayer at your heart. Move your hands and your heart on top of your left leg by shifting. You might lift the right heel. Move your spine and hands between the 2 feet. Hands and spine on top of right foot. You might lift the left heel to help you shift weight. Spine and hands between the 2 feet. Good. Turn your right toes out for tree pose. Pivoting off the heel. Then lift the heel, the right heel. Slide it in. Spine and hands on top of left heel, left foot. invite your right toes to pull off the floor. The flexed foot. If you're comfortable here, you might rest the whole sole of your foot against the inside of your left leg. Both feet actively push down. And you actively try to get taller. If hands at heart is precarious, you can always open the hands out to the side for perhaps a better balance. Knee forward. Foot down, take your hands and your spine between the 2 feet. Pivot off of your left heel. Toes turn out to the side, and then you lift the heel and slide the toes in and the heel to your right ankle. I haven't gotten there yet. Hands and spine on top of right foot. Once that's accomplished, the left toes can lift. And if you'd like to, commit the whole sole of your left foot to the inside of the right lower leg. But left foot pushes down into right leg, and right foot pushes down into the ground. You're rooting as you grow taller. That at first makes things feel a little precarious. Your arms can help to stabilize that. Eventually, hands will be comfortable at the heart. Bring your knee forward and rest your foot down. Good. Now, a wider stance, please. Feet wider than the shoulders. Not twice as wide as the shoulders, but wider than the shoulders by a little bit. Take your hands to softly bent knees. Rest long arms against your knees via the hands. And then ground the shoulders down your back to help you get higher. If you slouch with me, shrug the shoulders towards your ears. Your long spine will sink down some. Again, ground the shoulders down the back to be nice and proud here. Walk your feet together. More or less feet together. More or less knees and thighs together. Sink your seat a little lower. The pelvis down a little extra. And now reach your arms away from the pelvis. It's just like that downward facing dog we found a moment ago, just in a different orientation. Hips forward, rise. Nice. Back to our standing posture. Face forward. Again, wider stance. Bend your knees a little bit. Take your hands to your hips. Hips forward, elbows back, chest and chin lift. It's gentle. Side view. Feet are a little wider than the shoulders. Knees bend a little bit. Hips go forward a touch. It's not much, just an inch or two. Elbows go back, chest goes up, chin goes up. Subtle. Rise to neutral. One more time. Soft bend at the knees. Hips forward, elbows and shoulders back. Lift through the chest and the chin. And come out of that little back bend. Long legs. Feet together. More or less together. The chair, again, send your seat on a diagonal, down and back. Arms reach up, away from the seat. Inhale, get longer through everything. Ground the shoulders and swing the arms. Inhale, inhale. Rise and rest the arms by your sides. Very good work. Now, wider stance, still twice as wide as the shoulders. Pivot right toes to the right, pivoting off the right heel. Bend your right knee on top of the ankle, and left heel nudges back just a little bit. Lift the arms, warrior two, heart and hips squared forward. Gaze over your right hand. Lean back, reverse warrior, subtle side stretch. Breathe in. Rest. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale here. And exhale, straighten your right knee and pivot your toes to face forward. All 10 toes. Other side, pivoting off the left heel. Turn your left toes to the left and bend your knee on top of your ankle. Heel of right foot nudges back just a smidgen. Try to keep the heart and hips squared forward. As your arms lift to a T, look over your left arm a moment. Dig in with the outside edges of your feet. Pull in with your tummy. And then lean back for the reverse warrior. A little side stretch in there, huh? Feel good. You can always bend the arm if you need to. Breathe in. Find the warrior two again. Gaze over the left arm. Inhale fully. And as you exhale, rest the arms, straighten the left leg, pivoting off the left heel. Turn your toes forward. Walk your feet back. Good. Bend your left knee. Notice when you bend your left knee, your hips shift. Give some weight to the left hand. A little side stretch here, all the way through the hip. Straighten the left knee. Pass through the top. Bend your right knee. Bow to the side stretch. And the hip stretch. Straighten right knee to rise. Very good. Open the feet, a comfortable space between the feet. Palms forward. Spread the toes, a broader foot and a longer foot as you can. Find balance. Spine. Balance between the 2 feet. Palms forward. Blink your eyes closed. If you need to, keep them open. A little more weight in the outer edges of your feet. Feel the arches of your feet lift a touch. Lower abdominals around the elastic in your pants. Pull in. Not the upper abdominals, just the lower abs. Relax your glutes. Relax your thighs. Keep the lower tummy muscles pulling in a little. If they're not already, open your eyes. Inhale, circle your arms overhead. Exhale, arms. Rest. Down. Again, arms circle high. And rest. As you exhale, arms easy down. Last time, arms up, bring your palms to touch. And palms touching, slide down your midline. And thumbs rest around the heart. Inhale, hands back up the midline. Turn the palms forward. Clean slate. Hold a thumb behind you. Straighten your arms down and back. Inhale, look up. Rest. Hands to knees. Elbows to knees. Relax the back of your neck. Hands to floor, perhaps. Take hands to knees. Inhale, half lift up. Exhale, elbows to knees. Forward fold again. Hands towards the feet if you dare. Hands to knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale here. Inhale, come to stand. Arms overhead as you inhale. Exhale, find your center. And with hands at your heart, wish. Wish for the best, using willpower and imagination. Wish the best for everyone you care about, yourself included. Open your eyes. And here's to best wishes coming true. Thank you. Thank you for your time and attention. I hope you'll tune in again soon. Until then, aloha.